You know what? I absolutely love the smell of a blocked drain in the morning. You know, that same rancid smell you get when another horror movie comes out, showcasing all the awful tropes that other horror films have delivered countless times before it. But wait, not this time. It's Shelby Oaks, an American horror flick written and directed by none other than YouTube's own film critic, Mr. Cardboard Personality himself, Chris Stuckman. Yeah, that guy. That guy that's made of 90% cardboard and 10% dust. The paper mache character who used to tell you whether movies were good or garbage, but then got too scared to do so anymore.
I'm still going to talk about movies. What I'm not going to do anymore is trash filmmakers.
Cardboard Chris is out scouring the streets promoting his own film harder than a soggy digestive biscuit clinging to a teacup. Fuck! What does that even mean, Killshill? I hear you mumbling as you stare at your fingerprint encrusted screen. Honestly, no idea. So Mr. Cardboard Chris himself decides, you know what, I should make a movie myself. And here we are. Or rather, here you are, because I already recorded, edited, and mentally moved on to the next review. But I do appreciate my 37 subscribers being here and listening to my ramblings. Anyway, Shelby Oak stars Camilla Sullivan as Mia, Sarah Dawn as her sister Riley, Brendan Sexton as Mia's husband Robert, and Robin Bartley as creepy old lady number 47. Because of course there's one. It's not a horror movie unless there's a suspicious elderly woman glaring at the screen for no reason. Uh, Paranormal investigator YouTubers Riley, Laura, David, Peter, Bungle, and Zippy, collectively known as the Paranormal Paranoids, or painful hemorrhoids as I like to call it, go missing while investigating a prison in the ghost town of Shelby Oaks. The plot follows Ria's sister, Mia, determined to find her missing sister in the abandoned town. And yes, you're riveted, aren't you, by this storyline? I can hear you tapping on your screen, ordering those tickets and picking your seat. Well, put it down! And hear me out, folks. There's naturally been a lot of chatter regarding Cardboard Chris's leap from reviewer to director, and yes, Mike Flanagan of House of Haunted Hill fame is somehow involved. Which sounds impressive until you realise the environment doesn't actually change your experience of the movie. The question I asked myself before downing a gallon of hot Ribena before bed is, what was this shit show like before Mikey got involved? And then distributor Neon injected $1 million into the project. The mind boggles. Anyway, back to Shelby Oaks. Reviewing this is tricky because whether you enjoy it depends on your mood, expectations, and really the number of found footage films you've previously seen. If you love found footage, as I do, Cardboard Chris has done a great job of messing it up and using every film trope he used to criticise. This is head scratching stuff indeed. As it's Cardboard Chris's first feature, well, it's just fine. Let's be generous and call it competent. It looks like a real movie. Cinematography's okay, the lighting works, and the camera occasionally moves like it has purpose. You get all the horror essentials. My goodness me, do we get them all? Abandoned houses, spooky forests, tunnels, jump scares. None of these elements work though. They're not scary, but they do exist. And that kind of leads me into the script. You know, Shelby Oaks just can't decide what it wants to be. Found footage, check. Paranormal mystery, check. Childhood trauma, check. Demonic possession, check. Serial killers, check. Abandoned theme parks, check, 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 check. It's like Chris raided a Pinterest board called Horror Tropes 101 and said, yes, let's just have all of them and make it a 90-minute movie. The first 20 minutes, though, a massive info dump. Riley's story, her disappearance, the works. Then it comes in the second act, Mia wandering around with a flashlight, reading carved messages, staring at cheese, watching VHS tapes, and examining mould. Plot progression? No, thank you. We don't do that in this film. Then there's the acting. Camilla Sullivan, she carries the movie, sort of. She starts out a bit flat, then gains a bit of life by the end. Everyone reads their lines and then goes home. Brenda Sexton is there. Robert Bartlett is, I suppose, kind of creepy. And Kevin David pops in, says two lines, and disappears. Classic. If the goal was to prove that Mr. Cardboard Chris can direct, yeah, I guess mission accomplished. If the goal was to make a movie people actually wanted to watch, well, then that's another story. I've kept this review brief. I haven't really included any spoilers and the dreadful ending. For me, it hits all the tropes of films that I've seen before. Look, Shelby Oaks isn't awful, it's just forgettable. It's an ambitious debut, but it wants to do everything and accomplishes very little. It's technically competent, occasionally interesting, and sometimes unintentionally funny. But the story is messy, the pacing is glacial, and the suspense is mild at best. What is Shelby Oaks? It's not a triumph. It's not really a disaster. It's just a movie, a 90-minute passable film that you could watch and forget 10 minutes later after the credits roll. And that's it, really. That's the harshest thing I can say, and the nicest. It's just another tropey horror film. All right, hold on, let me just get that. Hello?
Oh, hi, Kill. It's your good buddy Lawrence. Listen, very funny review, and we quite like some of the anecdotes and Carball Chris. That really made us chuckle, but you're very critical about something that you know nothing about, and what films have you actually made? Because we looked on IMDb and we couldn't find any film that you'd made, so who do you think you are? Anyway, I'll see you on Sunday at Weatherspoons. Big bucket of beer, yeah? Kill? Hello? Kill?
Yeah, thanks for that, Lawrence. With friends like you, who needs enemies, eh? Anyway, what did you think of Shelby Oaks? Is it a haunting masterpiece or a limp-wristed attempt at horror? Do let me know, and I will see you on the next video.